Hi Virgo, welcome to your general tarot tune-in. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Tarot with Netta. Subscribe, like, comment on the video if it resonates with you. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, just check out your other placements. And we are looking at your challenge, what's coming towards you, and your advice. I had a few cards that wanted to pop out. Okay, wow. Virgo. So your challenge position, you are going through it. You're going through something, but there will be some rest at the end. So starting off with the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is talking about lies, cheating, deceit, something happening without your knowing, behind your back, losing faith in someone because of some like sketchy behavior. And then you've got the Nine of Swords. This could be a fear that you have in regards to someone, or someone has acted in a certain way, perhaps put themselves in trouble with the law, and now you're losing sleep over it. Maybe they've spent money that didn't belong to them. They could have borrowed money from you, and now you're stressed about the money, stressed about your bills. And then we're going to the Tower to the Four of Swords. Yeah, so there's going to be some type of falling out. The Tower is a major arcana card, so it's explosive energy. It's, you know, just be very careful what you're doing at this time. Be careful of your surroundings, your home, your car, your place of work. Just making sure that everything is like, don't leave anything on before you leave. You know, I don't want to like create more stress, but sometimes, you know, when these cards come up, especially the Tower, around other like more like energetically charged cards, especially surrounding all swords, which is air energy, electricity, travel, communication, technology, all of those things we want to be very mindful of, especially for you, Virgo, at this time of the reading. And I am filming this during a Mercury retrograde, so if you're watching this during a Mercury retrograde, again, just pay attention to all of those mercurial things that you deal with in your life. And as a Virgo, you are also ruled by Mercury. You could have Chiron in like Virgo or Mercury, just like lessons that you're needing to learn around certain people and their style of communication, their behaviors, how they affect you. After this falling out, this collapse with the Tower, there is going to be a state of rest with the Four of Swords. There's going to be a state of like recuperation. So that is the silver lining. Let's go to what's coming towards you, my dear Virgo. Sorry, we just started off on the wrong foot, Virgo. Okay, what's coming towards you? So your challenge position is like, you know, dealing with the culmination of like bad energy, like somebody or something that doesn't have your best interest at heart, kind of like fooling you around. But the Tower is a nice release from it. Like it could be like a breakup, like that takes a really long time, or it's a really ugly breakup, but it's something that's needed in order to come back to a state of like equilibrium and balance. What's coming towards you, Virgo? My dear Virgo babies, what's coming towards you? King of Cups, King of Wands, Death. Okay, so we've got the Death as another major arcana here. The King of Cups to the King of Wands. Is there like two masculine figures that one can either boil the other and cause anger, and then the other can extinguish the other, and they essentially extinguish, like get rid of the fire. So whether these are two masculines coming head to head, yeah, it's going to create some type of ending. So it could be that, yeah, this is really heavy energy right now. Fire and water. Yeah, I'm almost getting like oil and water, like two things that just don't mix, and it's going to create some type of ending. Maybe not a literal death, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but it could be an ending of this cycle, of this like interaction. I'm getting that it's a toxic interaction. It's not like pleasantries, like two people in your workplace that are in higher up management positions, that they get along, everything. No, this is like people who are like butting heads. And where do you fall into play, Virgo? I feel like this is outside of your energy field. You're not embodying, sorry, my cats. You're not embodying either of these kings or this death, but you will be affected by this, especially the ending. You could potentially lose a job or a relationship. There's going to be some type of loss. Okay, what's in the advice position? What's in the advice position for Virgo at this time? Okay, what is up for my Virgos? Wow, you've got a big story here, my dear Virgo. Okay, so we're moving to the Nine of Pentacles, to the Seven of Cups, to the Chariot, the Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Empress. That's a lot of energy. They all fell out in a pile. So I'm going to keep them, and let's see what the story is here. So I feel like this is your story. This is your advice position. You've been through a lot. Like, you moved from the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. This could be you as you were younger, independent, beginning to become financially independent on your own, free, and then getting like so many options, so many things put onto your plate. That it required you to learn how to balance the energy, and you're able to do it very well here with the Chariot, another major arcana. This became like a gift of like multitasking and just getting it done. You know, Virgos are very gifted at that, like creating and putting things together logistically so they make sense. So that's where you are or were on the surface, but inwardly, like, this takes a lot of effort. You have two opposing energies pulling you in opposite directions, and as the charioteer he's very stressed. Okay, the Star, you have spiritual talents, and I feel like there's something that have been put on the back burner. There's a Ten of Swords here. You could have experienced some type of betrayal. Once you know, exposed yourself, for lack of a better terminology, once you started like showcasing your gifts or your talents to others or even asking questions, it was like an immediate no. And this could have come from like a religious figure, like a parent, like some type of authority figure. I think it came with good intentions of like, just, it's not serious, like don't delve into it. You accepted it, you took the advice, and you're currently in the Empress position because you ignored that advice. You're not fully in touch with your spiritual practices, but you are abundant. You are the mother figure. You are able to produce and have, you started off as this Nine of Pentacles, like you have the material wealth that others seek. You could be a mother figure to many people at this time, so much so that they might take advantage of you. You could have people, children, taking advantage of you. Maybe you tell them to move out of your house, and it creates like some type of battle, some type of war amongst brothers, amongst your significant other and a business partner, and there's going to be an ending. So that's a story that I'm picking up on, my dear Virgo. I hope it helped. Let me know if this resonated, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.